Invesco India Flexi Cap Fund. Should you invest in this NFO? Will it help you achieve your financial goals? Hi, this is Ramalingam from holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to take right financial decisions at the right time so that you can meet your financial goals faster and smarter. Before analyzing this particular Flexi Cap fund, first let us understand the basic details of this fund. What is the investment objective? When is the NFO? And what are the other strategy related details? We will look at it so that we will get clarity about this fund, and then we will analyze, see the pros and cons, and come to a conclusion. The NFO is already on. It is open till February 7th. Immediately after 5 working days after February 7th, the fund will open for regular purchase and sale. The investment objective of this fund is to generate capital appreciation by dynamically investing in a mix of equity related instruments across market capitalization, large, mid and small cap stocks. The minimum investment in this fund is only 1000 rupees and there is no exit load for this fund. If you are investing after 1 year, if you are withdrawing after 1 year, there is no exit load. If you are withdrawing before 1 year, then there is an exit load of 1%. The benchmark for this particular fund is BSE 500 because this fund invests in a wide range of large, mid and small. BSE 500 is a wide index, so they have chosen the right benchmark. What is the basics of Flexi Cap fund? What is a Flexi Cap fund? Flexi Cap fund can invest in large, mid and small, and they can flexibly allocate at the allocation between these three funds, these three categories. There is no restriction. How much can be invested in large, how much can be invested in mid, how much can be invested in small. There is no restriction. Complete dynamism, complete flexibility is available for the fund manager. That is why this fund is known as Flexi Cap fund. This fund is managed by Dahir Badshaw and Amit Nigam, a duo. So it is always good to have two fund managers managing one single fund, because even if someone leaves, there will be another one who will be able to take care of the fund. There will be smooth transition. And there is no entry load for this fund. I told you this fund can invest in large, mid and small. So this fund can take advantage of the market outlook. If the market outlook is good for large cap, then they can go overweight on large cap. If the market outlook for the mid cap is good, then this fund can go overweight on mid cap. So dynamically, based on the market outlook and their insights, they can have allocation between large, mid and small. That is the basic strategy of this particular fund. So before going into evaluation part, we have to analyze, because we have understood the basic details of the fund, we have understood. Now we can start analyzing. First, we will look at the pros, merits of this particular fund. Then we will analyze the potential demerits or cons of this particular fund. And then we will take a conclusion. This fund is aimed at generating capital appreciation in the long run, right? So this fund invests in equities. So this has got the potential to deliver return in the long run. Long run means 7 years plus kind of time frame an investor should have in mind, because within 7 years market will go through different cycles, a period of no returns, a period of low returns, a period of negative return, and a period of very good return. So in which combination it will come, we don't know. That is why, like we say, you stay the course for 7 years plus. In that 7 years plus, this fund has got the potential to give long-term capital growth. Because it is a Flexi Cap fund and they can invest across any capitalization, they have got a wide basket to choose from. So they can have better diversification. compared to a standalone large cap fund or a mid cap fund or a small cap fund, this fund can diversify better. Better diversification is possible in a flexi cap fund. This fund can take advantage of the market cycles. Momentum is there for large cap, then they can go overweight on large cap. Momentum is there on small cap, they can go overweight on small cap. So they can take advantage of the market cycles. As it is investing in equities, in the long run, this fund has got the potential to deliver inflation beating returns. As we have understood the basic merits of this fund, we can start analyzing the demerits, disadvantages, cons of investing this NFO. This is completely an equity oriented fund. So this fund is not for your short-term investments. If you have got short-term money, then definitely you have to avoid this NFO. If you have got a time frame of 7 years plus, then you can consider this fund. Otherwise, you have to definitely avoid. This fund is not suitable for a conservative investor or a beginner investor or for someone who is investing for a serious goal. Why? Because it is an NFO, it is not having an existing portfolio. When there is no portfolio, it is not possible for us to analyze the risk and the reward potential of this particular fund. What is the risk quotient? We don't know. What kind of return potential this fund has got, we don't know. If there is an existing portfolio, we can look at the portfolio, what kind of sectoral allocation they have got, whether this fund has got a conservative portfolio or aggressive portfolio. All these things only when we have a portfolio we will know. Being an NFO, there is no portfolio. And one more reason why a conservative beginner investor have to avoid is, again, being an NFO, this fund doesn't have a track record. When there is no track record, we don't know how this fund is going to behave, how they will manage the fund during a market crash, how they will manage this fund when there is an all-time high in the market. That we have to see, wait and see. So that is why kind of a blind risk. If for an investor who wants to take calculated risk, it is not possible with this NFO. So you are taking blind risk. As an investor, do you want to take blind risk? That is the question you have to answer. So as we have analyzed the pros and cons of this particular fund, what is the final takeaway? If you are a conservative investor, then you can choose to avoid this fund till it creates a portfolio and you see a good track record of performance. Till such time, we can wait and watch. If you are an aggressive investor and you have got additional money, you want to experiment in new funds, then in that case, you can choose to invest a minimum investment in this fund and wait and see how the performance is going to be. For a beginner investor to whom we have asked to avoid this fund, for a conservative investor to whom we have asked to avoid this fund, they can choose to invest in existing flexi cap funds, which has got good track record and consistent performance. You can do. Before investing in this flexi cap fund or any other investment option, it is always better to contact your financial planner and get suggestions from him. If you like this video and if you have any further questions on this particular fund, feel free to register for our initial complimentary consultation. The link for the complimentary consultation is given below this video in the description box. Related to this particular fund or any other investment option or anything related to your financial goals and wealth creation can be discussed in the initial consultation. Also, do you want to attend insightful investment webinars which can help you create wealth in the long run? We are organizing regular free live webinars. The registration link for our next webinar is given in the description box. Please take advantage of it and help yourself to create long-term wealth. Finally, in order to stop missing any of our future videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye.